Hello, my students in Year 10 Science. It's time for us to move along, finishing up our project on human body systems. I'd now like to move on to reproduction and variation. This is from page 131 in our workbook in the slide pad. And because the school was shut down so quickly, most people didn't get their workbooks, which is a real hassle. So what I've done is I've got an electronic version which I've done a copy and paste out of and put it into this little video so that you can have a look at it and so you can follow what's going on, and we can fill in the gaps when we get back to school. Or you can do a screenshot and drop it out and print it. Or I might even make a PDF copy and drop it into our Google Classroom. Anyway, I'm going to zoom through this thing here today. This is the stuff from page 131. I want to look at reproduction and variation. Particularly starting with asexual reproduction. If I just get myself my little pointer here, asexual reproduction. Asexual means not. A means not, sexual means with two parents. So only one parent. And then I want to look at sexual reproduction. And then some questions, variation and reproduction, and some answers, and some questions, asexual and sexual, and some answers, and that's it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a little bit more slowly, but I'm going to spend less time than you might think, because you can pause this video and read the screen. It's my way of putting something from the book. So, species, I'd like you to pause this and read that. Then, now you've got it going again. I would also like you now to pause this again and read this bit here. Now that you've unpaused that and moved on, I'd now like you to pause it and read this thing here on sexual reproduction, what that is and how it works. Now you've started it going again. I'd now like you to, in your workbook, write down these two words. It doesn't have to be done in the side pad. Variation and reproduction, what they mean. I'm going to pause, get you to pause it and have a crack at it, because shortly after I'm going to put the answers up. There they are. So pause that. Have a go at that. Now you've started it again. Here are the answers that the book has. Later on, don't worry about continuous or discontinuous. The differences between living things in a group is fine. Reproduction, making the next generation. Okay, one more bunch of questions. Please pause this and answer that. And now that you've got it going again, here are the answers. So, hopefully that's going to be useful to you. I would be really grateful if some of you could send me an email and let me know what you think of this little method of me putting stuff up from our workbook. We had to get out of school really fast and most people didn't get their books. So this is my way of working around that. Cheers, folks.